Between the lines, it's love defined. Red flags, green flags, late night grind. Text left on red, tell me what's on your mind. Is it passion or just the vibe? It's compatibility over butterflies. Say what you feel but never get to say. Decoding all the games that people play. If it's real or do we let it slide? Welcome to Between the Lines. Between the Lines.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to Between the Lines with Vayne, of course. Yours truly, Vayne, right here representing. I'm very excited about today's episode. Shout out to everybody, all of my regulars who've been here. Welcome home. And if you are new to the conversation, welcome to the conversation. And today's topic, we are talking about the rebounds, okay? Because why? We talk about relationships, we talk about love and everything in between, between the lines. And of course, make sure you check us out every single Tuesday, AST, 8 p.m. We have brand new episodes popping up on YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere podcasts are available. Of course, also make sure you're following us on Instagram at Between the Lines Vayne. And I think I said everything except for shout out to our sponsors, but I don't like saying sponsors. I like saying partners. You know what I mean? We in this together. We're doing this as a team. Okay, can't do it without you. Caribbean Elite Magazine, big up yourselves. Got something amazing coming up with them very, very soon. Interior Avenue Inc. providing us with this lovely set, which you will see throughout the show. Of course, we have Cointreau. We have Soul Addiction. We also have Wafel House Cafe. If you've never been to Wafel House, when you come to Barbados, if you're in Barbados and you've never been, I don't know what to tell you outside of make sure you stop at Wafel House. I always get the shrimp and waffles, but that's just my thing. Okay, but I think it's time to get started. Y'all ready? Who's the guest? Now, all right. So we're in Barbados, of course. Well, I don't know if you know that, but for whoever's listening, if you don't know, we are located in Barbados. So quite a few of our guests are from the 246. That is the area code here. That is our area code. However, today, you know what I mean? We had to go across the ocean a little bit. You know what I mean? We had to pull up someone who is really, really grinding, really doing her thing. Over the last couple years, has she just flourished? I mean, she is former Miss SVG, okay? 2022. You know what I mean? And when I say SVG, if you don't know, that is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I need you to put the and the Grenadines in there. That's my country as well. Shout out to everybody at SVG. Vincey, big up yourself. You already know. And then, of course, 2024 Youth Excellent Award recipient. She's killing it. National squash team, I believe. What word was that? What did I just say? Squash. National squash team. Killing it. And of course, model, killing the carnival scene. And she can say more later. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jada Ross is in the building.
Hello. Can I just start by saying that was a very immaculate introduction you just did. Flawless. It was? Yeah.
Even when I said squash?
Yeah, you're just going to forget that, you know? Squash. It was flawless. I loved it.
Other than that, it was flawless.
It was great.
How are you doing? I know, let me just say, Jada is fresh off the plane. Well, technically, you may not by the time everybody hears this, but right just so you know, we could just say it.
Yeah.
Fresh off the plane from Trinidad, and we don't have to get into details of why you were in Trinidad, but like, fresh off the plane from Trinidad, fresh from the airport straight to here. And that's a testament to how hard you're working.
Yeah, no, of course. And I wanted to show up to be between the lines as well. Like, I want to get in there. You know what I mean?
There you go. So I'm very glad you passed by. And I know you've been waiting for this part right here. Don't even have to tell me. Like before we started, she's like, I'm ready for the margarita. So as you should know by now, this segment is powered by Cointreau. Okay, that is Cointreau. And we are now going to make the perfect margarita. And you can do it at home. It's very, very simple. It has 3 simple ingredients. You have 2 ounces of Blanco. I don't know why I rolled my tongue when I said Blanco.
The Cointreau.
Blanco tequila. So any Blanco that you want. 1 ounce of Cointreau. And then 1 ounce of lime juice, and then that's it. Now, this episode of Between the Lines with Vayne is brought to you by Cointreau. Now, it would not have been possible without you. Now, in this episode, you saw us make the perfect margarita. Let me give you the ingredients right now. It's so easy. I need you to get out a pen. I got you covered right now. 2 ounces of Blanco tequila, okay? 1 ounce of Cointreau and 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. You heard me. Fresh lime juice. You put that in a little shaker with some ice. You shake it up. You pour it out in your glass. Make sure the glass has, a little salt on it. You gotta do that. You got a little salt on the rim and your lime, and there you have it, your perfect margarita with Cointreau. Bright, smooth, and perfectly balanced, Cointreau brings a fresh citrus lift to cocktails that ties flavors together and makes every single sip taste just right. It is more than a triple sec. It's an orange liqueur in a league of its own. You holding it? You ready?
Yeah.
Shake.
I'm scared.
Just hold it tight, yeah. All right, we're good.
No, you coming for you.
You just take this
part?
Yeah. And make sure and that's it. And then you just pour it. And this is, it's not just a margarita, okay? It's the perfect margarita. What are you doing this fancy pour?
Come on, I'm a bartender.
All right. So, ready?
Oh my God.
You have on glasses. You gotta look in the ice. Look in the ice, girl. Okay.
Wait.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, guys. So how is your day?
Tell the people, how is that?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I don't ever want to buy a margarita again. I just want to get one of these.
There you go. The perfect margarita. All right. So, I didn't say the word of the night. We're going to get right to it. We're talking about the rebound, as in rebound relationships, of course, after breakups. But the word of the night is situationship. So you know what happens if I say the word of the night. If Jada says the word of the night, I don't know what that stumbling thing was just now. If Jada says the word of the night, then you take a sip of your drink, water. If you're drinking water, coffee, tea, whatever, or margarita.
If you're drinking water, you're boring.
No. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's on a different journey. But of course, whenever either one of us says it, then we'll take a sip of our margarita. No, our perfect margarita. Shout out to Cointreau. Let's get right to it, okay? Got my little cards here. Are you nervous?
Yeah, actually, with the cards.
With the cards?
Yeah.
With the cards.
Not you mocking our own accent. Great.
You know what I mean? Anyhow, let me define. This is when I looked it up. This is the definition of rebound. Mm-hmm. What is a rebound relationship? A rebound relationship is a romantic or sexual connection that starts shortly after a breakup, before someone has fully processed, healed from, or emotionally detached from their previous relationship. It is often driven by loneliness, a need for validation, fear of being alone, wanting to get over someone quickly, ego repair after rejection, or heartbreak. And then it says rebounds aren't always toxic, but they're usually emotionally rushed and uneven. Mm-hmm. So my question, based on that, what percentage of rebound relationships do you think work and turn into long-lasting relationships?
I really can't think of any that I know of that have been long-lasting.
But in the world, just take a guess.
Let me say I would say 30%.
30%.
Yeah, let's say that.
Based on Google, it is roughly between 10 and 20%. So yeah, 80 to 90% either end within the first year or become emotionally unstable, repetitive, or unsatisfying.
Yeah, I can see that happening for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know why I said yeah, like you just said yeah. I literally did not mean to do that. Hey, I did not mean to do that, my bad. I'm not trying to mock you.
No, I don't mind. I don't care.
Yeah. And let's see. Let's get straight into it. Mm-hmm. But hold on. I wanted to make sure. Right. And it says most rebounds are built on distraction, not intentions. Some rebounds do work, but usually when the previous relationship was already emotionally over, both people are self-aware, the rebound isn't used as a bandage.
But in my opinion, it doesn't count as a rebound if both of you are already emotionally detached.
I think
you've moved past this.
I think they're probably just saying that in my mind because of the quickness of it, so it may seem like a rebound.
Okay, fair enough.
But obviously, so let's get into your opinion. How do you define a rebound relationship? How do you
exactly how that is defined? But I would say for myself, I've never had a rebound because if I'm to get out of a relationship or out of a connection, I've already detached like a long time ago before I decide to say sayonara. I give it some time. I give people chances. And then after a while, I'm just like, please get out of my face. Forever.
All right, so there we go. So we got the answer there.
Yeah.
So that is Jada's definition of a rebound relationship. In your opinion, well, no, I did ask you this. If you find that you said that mostly you find that it doesn't turn into a real relationship,
yeah.
but do you think that it can? Does it have the potential to actually turn into a?
I think so. I think if you decide to go and, you know, connect with somebody else as a result of you wanting to find some sort of emotional stability or like an ego boost, you can end up finding peace with the person that you end up like dealing with. I don't know. But it's all a matter of if you are open-minded and you're willing to like take that step as well.
Yeah.
You know, the healing has to come into play, your personal healing, taking their lifestyle into consideration, everything about them into consideration, what they probably went through in the past as well, because it's a two-way street, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If based on the definition, I don't think, I really think healing, time, space, processing is like so super important.
Very.
Like so important.
I agree with that.
And I think that most people don't take the time to do that, including my past self. I'm just saying, you know, growth is... Nobody said situationship, by the way. And let me just point out the fact that Jada's over here sipping and nobody said situationship.
Okay, I forgot. That was
actually, no, I just said it twice. So hold on.
I should just drink this whole thing now. Can we have some more lime juice in here, please?
Soul Addiction is your one-stop shop for all of your fashion needs. Now, if you know me, if you know Vayne at all, then you know that Soul Addiction is my favorite store in Barbados. And if you've never been to Barbados, when you get to Barbados, make sure you come to Bridgetown on Broad Street, right there inside the Trident House. You have everything for all of your fashion needs, from Nike to Puma, Adidas, New Balance, you name it, we got you covered. Oh my goodness, we got belts, we got socks, we got bags, we got backpacks, we got a little bit of everything. And of course, we also have a wide selection of Middle Eastern perfumes that smell so expensive, but they actually smell more expensive than they actually are. So you're gonna get a good deal when you go inside of Soul Addiction. I'm telling you, shopping for the entire family, men, women, children. Are you going to work? Are you going to school? Are you going to party? Are you going to just have brunch at your favorite spot? No matter what it is, let me tell you, Soul Addiction has you covered. Make sure you're following them on social media at Soul Addiction Barbados.
Because I'm
all right, slow it down. Because I ain't sure. So now I wanted to pause there for a bit. So you were kind of agreeing with me when I was speaking just now. Do you think that it is like if you haven't detached or whatever during the relationship, but even if you have attached, how important is it to have space and be single after a strong relationship?
Extremely important, because you enter relationships and then you everybody changes. Even if you don't realize it, there's certain things about your reality that are altered based on having to center your life around having another person a part of it as well. So the space is extremely important to me, the solitude, to really get back into finding yourself, understanding who you are, what you accept now, and things of that nature. It's absolutely important for sure.
I think you did say something in terms of like detaching. Like if you're in a relationship and you know it's over for yourself and you detached and you break up, I still think you need the time after that relationship.
Of course.
I'm saying that to say because there was a time that I thought once you were detached and you didn't feel anything, it would be kind of okay. But you still need the space because some people really need companionship and they literally don't know how to be by themselves.
Yeah.
So I really feel like that space is important to do everything that you just said.
Yeah.
If you need therapy, go to therapy. And also I think it's a time to really also look, you said introspection.
Yes.
But really taking accountability.
Yeah.
Because everything can't be
the other person's
other
fault.
person. You weren't
never
perfect.
is. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Never is.
So I really just think that whole thing is like super, super, super duper important. As you can see, I ain't really believe in the whole rebound thing. But what do you think about that? Because people do say the best way to get over somebody
is to get under somebody else.
What do you feel about that?
This is so random. I was like in the airport today and that random thought just came through my head and I'm like, I'm not even thinking about that. It was weird.
Situation.
It's so funny you said, no, you know what?
Don't just mess with you.
Cheers. But yeah. I'm in between two minds, you know what I mean? For me personally, like when I got out of my last relationship, I remember I gave it some time, like I gave it like a couple months, and then I was like, okay, I need to go deal with somebody else now. Like that can't be the last person that like it needs to be get that out of my memory. And that's kind of like where it came from. And I hung out with them like once, and after that it was just like every single day. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think getting under somebody else is the key, but it does help you forget for a little bit.
You know what it also helps you do? To slow down your healing. Because you know what happens when that rebound ends? Then you gotta grieve regardless.
Yeah, I have to.
So it's either you take the L and grieve in the beginning, or you deal with somebody else, get somebody else emotionally attached to you, hurt somebody else's feelings, and then you're gonna grieve. Or some people keep going. Yeah. So at some point it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. So to me it's like, and I can tell you, let me tell you, it's a hard thing to do to take it like a champ. Meaning, you're not using any vices, you're not using another person. You really like, nah, I'm gonna take this. The pain is gonna hurt. I'm gonna be lonely at times. But shout out to your friends. Shout out to going to the gym, going to therapy, like going to journaling. Yeah. I know it sounds boring, but
no, it does. It does, and it can get monotonous at times. But let me tell you, what she's saying there are the key things to one, elevating yourself, because you're gonna look good, you're gonna feel good, like everything is gonna work out for you when you start doing these things, mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, don't knock any sort of like self-development exercises that you can do, the therapy, the gym. Like I 100% support going to the gym. Like if you can, okay? It's not to look good. I mean, I do it to look good though.
Yeah.
But not just to look good, but you really feel good. And then when you feel good, you start loving yourself a little more. And then at that point, you're able to share this love with somebody else. That's another thing too. If you guys don't love yourselves, please do not be getting into relationships with people. Do not be dealing with people. If you come out of a relationship and you don't love yourself, or you feel like there's things that are wrong with you, keyword, thinking that there are things that are wrong with you, don't be going back into another relationship or another situationship.
I feel like you did that on purpose, but anyhow.
I did. I was ready for another sippy.
All right, let me get into the next question. What's the biggest sign you feel that somebody is in a rebound relationship? Like, what are some things that they do? You got some salt on you.
I do?
That's all right.
A biggest signs?
I could give you a couple.
Yeah, you
maybe
give
that
me.
Could jog your memory.
I don't really... She's like, let me go back in my archives. My list of experiences.
I would probably say if you're in a new relationship, which is, you're supposed to be happy, you shouldn't be subbing your ex.
That is true.
Because that would mean that ex is clearly on your mind.
Over it, yeah. You know what?
That's a sign.
I know
that's a potential sign.
I know.
You know what I mean? Because to me, if you're happy, you go be happy. You don't need to.
You don't even remember that person.
Yeah, you're good. You're like, wish you well, wish you all the best, but I'm good over here. Any other particular sign?
I feel like comparing the things that they would do, the new person would do to like things that the ex would have done.
Yeah.
And like mentioning it too. Oh my God, if somebody ever does that to me, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
So.
Or bringing the person up constantly.
Yeah.
In a negative way or positive way. I think people skip that part. People assume that it has to be speaking of it in an emotional way, but even in a negative way, if you still like are so angry, like you clearly didn't process something.
Yeah, so go back and fix that, and don't call me back when you're done.
I mean, she said that. I ain't say that. I'm just saying. She said.
Don't call me. Don't call she. Don't call any of us.
How soon is too soon to start dating after a breakup?
As soon as you feel like you're ready and you've healed. I can't put a timeline on that. It could be 2 months. It could be 2 years. It could be 2 days. Don't make it 2 days though. That's ridiculous.
Do you know my synopsis on this? I hope I don't offend anybody. I feel like most people, I don't know if you know about attachment styles. We'll talk about that another time. But it's like secure, anxious, avoidant. They're different attachment styles.
Yeah.
But I feel like most secure people know how to, and not even know how to, it's just mandatory that they're single for a long period of time, whatever that time is, to heal and process. But I find most people can't do it. Even if they say they can do it, they need orbiters. They need people messaging their phone. They need people like saying good morning, good night, and all that stuff.
Alcohol is the problem. Because as soon as the liquor gets to the head and to the crotches, you want to call and you want to text. Things get crazy. I'm telling you, that is the main problem. And then what you just said there, the wanting somebody to laughing. I'm so serious right now. You're laughing.
You said to the head of the crotches?
Am I lying? And listen to me, y'all. Y'all, I talk a lot of shit, but I never tell a lie.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
But yeah, the wanting to like message every morning and thing, like, I feel like if you think you need that, then you need to find another avenue of fulfillment when you wake up in the morning. Okay? Do some morning devotional, whatever you're into. Like, go and take a run. I started running on mornings, and that has been amazing. Because I don't do any cardio whatsoever unless it's squash. I go to the gym, I stretch, I lift weights, I stretch, and I leave.
Okay.
I don't. But the cardio in the morning clears my head. Like, it makes me want to be super productive. And the next thing I know, it's like midday. I've done a bunch of stuff, and I haven't even, like, study like who messaged my phone to say hello or hi, whatever. It's like little things like that really they help the healing process. They help the self actualization process as well. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Do you think that it's selfish to date, period, if you know that you're not healed? And the second part to this question is, do you feel like you need to be fully healed in order to move on to someone else? So that's a 2-part question.
Okay. I don't think
the first one is
no.
Sorry. So the first part is it selfish to date when you're not fully healed?
I don't think it's 100% selfish. It might be a little bit, especially if you know what your problems are and you're not making the effort to like sort yourself out, then it might be a little selfish because you're not considering the fact that your actions, because you're not healed, can affect another person. So that's the selfish part of it. But then everybody needs love. Like whether you want to admit it or not, everybody needs it. Like somehow, you know. And the second part, you said what again?
I don't remember. Hold on. Shoot. What did I say? I said
selfish and...
do you need to be fully healed? Do you feel like you need to be
I don't think you need to be fully healed. I just think, because people heal each other. I've experienced that for sure. Like, people definitely heal each other. And I think that if you understand, like I said before, like where your problems, where your issues lie, that you can relay them to the partner that you're with now, and then both of you can like work together if you have a solid partner. That's
you know,
and then y'all could work together to like, you know, help you. That's really important to me, that people help each other too when they're in relationships. It has to be pouring into each other's cups and not just, you know, you draining mine or me draining yours.
I agree. I don't feel like it needs to be 100%, but it helps to be honest with yourself to know that you're not fully healed.
Yeah.
Because somebody can't walk a journey with you if you literally, oh, I'm over the person.
Yeah.
But if you acknowledge, like, you know what, I still have a little residue there, but I love you and I want to be with you.
Yeah.
I'm willing to set boundaries with my ex or whatever the situation is. I feel like the right person would go through that journey with you and be the right person could be patient with you through that journey.
And if you communicate like this, guys, if you communicate it to your partner and you realize that they're not very accepting of what you're trying to say, when you're being vulnerable to really state the things that you know that you need to work on, get out.
Okay. There's that.
Gots to go.
And there
They gots to go.
Golden, crispy, and fluffy, made to order waffles. I'm talking about Waffle House Cafe. Now, if you were listening to my voice and you were somewhere in the USA, no. I'm not talking about that Waffle House. I'm talking about the only Waffle House Cafe that you are going to find in the 246. Of course, the 246 is Barbados, and it's on the west coast of Barbados, St. James. If you love sweetness, if you love savory flavors, they got you covered. Me personally, I'm a pescatarian. I love seafood. So when I get to Waffle House, I'm ordering the shrimp and waffles. Now, I don't know your flavor, your style, your preference, but you could go ahead and order the chicken and waffles. If you want a mimosa, they got you. If you want smoothies, they got you. They have so many different options for everyone. I'm talking about stacked stuff, drizzle with everything you love. Waffle House Cafe. Make sure you're following them on social media. And the next time you come to Barbados, go right to Waffle House and tell Liz Vayne sent you. And there's that take. I think it's important. Anyhow, I just think it's important to go through the process. To me, you don't necessarily need to be fully healed in that regard. But to the first part of that equation, to the first part of that, I do feel like it is kind of selfish if you're not honest with the person that you're talking to.
100%.
Because now what happens is now you're involving an innocent bystander who has nothing to do with what you went through. So now this person is going to be vulnerable to you, love you, all this stuff, and you now about to drag this person through the ringer because you didn't do the work, or you weren't honest to yourself and to them that you haven't fully done the work.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
I
was gonna say something, but
no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna add to it and say, next thing they drag their hand on your back wrong, and then you start blowing up, and they want to know why. Like, it's really important to communicate stuff like that because so the other person could really understand. Okay, I need to avoid these things or curb these things to make sure that they're good. If you have a solid partner, that is. Mm-hmm. Anybody that's not solid, they're not willing to compromise, or they're not willing to work with you to help something. Now, if your requests are unreasonable, friends, don't expect them to be bending over backwards, especially if you're not doing the work on your end as well.
Why do people fear being single so much?
I think people think that it's bad to be alone, or it's wrong to be alone, especially when they go online now, and we live in a very technological age. All you see is memes about relationships, husband, wife, girlfriend, this, that. Like, so they want to experience those things as well because they feel like they're missing out on something. And I think that is where a problem lies as well, thinking that the things that you see online are a depiction of what life should be. I don't think so at all, because I don't know if you knew Christy, Sarah, and the Desmond Scott people.
I heard what happened. Yeah.
No, I've been following Christy for years because she's hot, right? Desmond too because he's hot, but yeah. And everybody thought that they were awesome, like they were perfect, and boom, like big scandal come out, they're done, they're gone. And like, I say this to say, you really never know what is going on the outside. So it's important to just not focus on thinking that this is important, this is necessary, this is essential. Like, you gotta focus on yourself before you focus on other people. You know what I mean?
Again, and I'm kind of being repetitive with this, I think people like to say that, meaning I think people like to say that they're strong enough to be, but I think it's something when you could literally intentionally be single And that's the next thing, because I hear this thing, that people assume that if you're single, it's not by choice. Do you think it's possible to be single by choice?
Absolutely. I've been single by choice for like years.
Yeah.
I've only been in 2 serious relationships in my life because I don't think that people deserve my time like that.
Oh.
So if I give you my time and I give you my energy, it's because you've done the work to make me think like, yeah, okay, I could wake up with you every day and not get annoyed. I also get bored very easily. I get annoyed very easily.
We couldn't tell.
Yeah.
We couldn't tell at all.
Yeah, because you see, I'm always doing something else.
Yeah.
Like, it's always elevation for me or whatever. So, yeah. Where was I going with that? I don't remember. But
No, we were talking about people being afraid to be single, and
yeah, I don't see the issue with it. I for one, I think I like being single. I like being in a relationship too. Do not come in my DMs. I am taken and you will get shot. Telling you straight up. But
all right, situationship.
Hey, any chance to drink. But
no, I was really saying, do you think people think you can't be single by choice, but you absolutely can't be single by choice?
you can.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
All right, let's get to red flag, green flags. We get to, and you tell me what you think it is. Is this a red? Is this considered? Nobody said the word again. Nobody said the word again. All right, you tell me if this is a red flag or a green flag for you. They started dating again within 2 weeks of a breakup.
Red.
Okay. They constantly
Yellow flag. Can I do yellow flag?
yellow. All right. They constantly compare you to their ex.
Red. Deep red. Blood red.
They're emotionally available but taking things slow.
Green.
Okay. They refuse to talk about their past relationship at all.
Red. Because why? Are you traumatized? Did they lock you in a dungeon? Is there some things you need to like go heal about? Like, yeah, no.
Not a dungeon.
No, it has to be something so deep and dark why you don't want to talk about it at all, especially if there's things that you're doing that your partner needs to know, like, where is this coming from? Where is it stemming from? Is it like that? And then you lock off your whole brain for that. It's trauma. It's some serious PTSD there.
Yeah.
You need to address that,
Okay.
baby.
All right. They move very fast, love bombing, future talk.
Red.
Intense.
Don't even continue.
They enjoy being alone but still want companionship.
Yellow flag.
That's yellow?
They enjoy being alone but still want companionship. I mean, I kind of relate to that in some sense. I love my solitude. But then I love my baby too. So then when I'm done in my solitude, I want her. But I don't know.
All right.
Yellow flag.
They expect you to help them get over their ex.
Red. There's no expectations in this.
So what's the right thing?
I feel like
They should get over it themselves on
or
their own
at
time.
least like you have to start healing on your own. You can't expect somebody else to do that for you. You kidding me?
Yeah. All right.
Who went take your CSEC exams for you?
Oh.
Like,
They say I'm not looking for anything serious, but act serious.
get out of my face.
Okay.
Black flag, dead. Get out.
Not black flag.
Get out.
I think
I've lost the plot.
No. All right, that was it. That's that. I think we got to the end of that. Is there anything else you want to say about rebound relationships? So the synopsis is we both agree that you should heal first in some capacity before moving on to the next relationship.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
You need to. It's very important that you do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Any final words you want to say? Anybody, like, where should people follow you? I mean, what's going on? Like, how can I keep up with Jada Ross?
I don't know, you can find me everywhere, guys. I'm joking. My Instagram is Jada Ross, JADAAROSS. I think that's the main hub to find me. I don't really use any other social media apps like that. I don't know. There's nothing I could really say off the top of my head. Like, you find everything you need to find there. And yeah. I'm just really happy to be a part of this podcast. I've been dying to like start my own podcast, but I know I'll be canceled immediately. I cannot do it like you at all. I can't. I don't want to do it like you either. I have my own sense of style, but
You do. And your own vibe. So you should actually, yeah.
I will get canceled, y'all. Like my mouth is just too much sometimes. I know myself.
So, do that. But thank you so much for passing by. I know your schedule is super, super duper busy, but you know it's important to me. Shout out to SVG again. Shout out to St. Vincent again. Y'all know Vinci is
we breed the best stars.
Dear and near to my heart. You already know I got you always. And of course, remember, Between the Lines with Vayne. Oh my goodness, you can follow us on Instagram at Between the Lines Vayne. Follow us right here on YouTube. You can subscribe. It's called VAYNEtv. Spotify and everywhere podcasts are available every Tuesday, 8 p.m. AST, that's Atlantic Standard Time. You can find us. And of course, shout out to our partners for making this possible. Caribbean Elite Magazine, Interior Avenue Inc. We have Cointreau, of course, Soul Addiction, and Wafel Haus Cafe. It would not be possible without you. And certainly it wouldn't be possible without our viewers. And again, if you have been riding with Between the Lines from the beginning, we really, 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 really appreciate you. All the messages and everything just been positive vibes. And of course, if you are new, subscribe. Stay with us. Follow us. You know what I mean? Like, share, comment, all that good stuff.
Because it's only going to get better here.
And there you go. And that's it.
Yeah, let me tell you guys one more thing. If you like these sunglasses, if you really like them, just know that there are dozens of different styles, not just like this, many different ones. And you use code SHOPJADA for a percentage off with Opti Precision. I could send you the link on Instagram. If you find me on Instagram, I'm telling you straight up, you won't regret it. They're my favorite pairs of sunglasses ever in my life. I'm not going to lie. You wear them everywhere. You wear them to a juve. You wear them to a party. You wear them to the beach. You wear them to school. You wear them anywhere.
Opti Precision?
Yeah.
Opti, where's my camera?
Originated in Dominica.
In Dominica?
Yeah, but
Opti Precision in Dominica. I need you to cut me a check.
Yeah.
I need the check.
But they're also based in the U.S. Worldwide shipping. Let me tell you guys. Now I gotta plug my people because they've been so good to me. They've been really good.
I'm messing with you. But Opti Precision, you can follow me at I'm so vain on Instagram. No. But yeah, that's it. All right, boom, bye. 784 stand up SVG always all day. The 246 you already know. We're representing for the region, the diaspora, and we have a lot happening. So stay tuned to Between the Lines with Vayne.